Yo guys, welcome back sa ating channel at San Antonio Spurs. Yes, sir. Itong maroon na to. Hindi ako napiram. Ito ah.
Richard, this part of the season is when we start to hear a lot of rumors, whether it's about players on the move, coaches on the hot seat. It covers all the bases.
Yeah, and that can be distracting for a lot of teams. I had a coach fired in the middle of a championship run. No one wants to be thinking about that or whether they'll be traded. But look, it happens this time of year.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. McCollum is out there with MP. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. I think some of us saw this announcement coming after the month MP's end. Now, officially, he was named the Rookie of the Month.
Hard work paying off. Recognition like this is so encouraging for a young talent. It might even push MP to take his game up another level.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Now here's McCollum. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, they couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Here's McCollum following the bucket by the Spurs. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Pelicans shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And both free throws good for MP.
And some off-the-court news for MP recently. He announced he'll be a spokesman for Ruffles.
Oh, and he'll be great. And to be honest, you know, Greg, I'm not sure why Ruffles hasn't reached out to me. I practically live off the cheddar and sour cream. And I can say Ruffles has ridges. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Spurs with possession. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. He said in the first meeting between these teams, his guys weren't as sharp as they needed to be offensively. He thinks that cost them the game. He told me, if we take care of the basketball and execute in the half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a good position to win tonight. Well, we'll see if that holds true tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Well, that's definitely the strategy. That could be a bigger challenge.
Jones against McCollum. From 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Going inside. Williamson dishes to MP. Goes back up. Shot clock at 6. A shot that time, not on target.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. McCollum outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And he makes good on the layup.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man. And you look at the way he can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that...
Yun, the mga Spurs. Ay, hindi tayo pala.
The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Devin Vassell out there with Jones, and it's McDermott in at the small forward position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Mendoza. Again, the Pelicans score.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Back to Jones. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the basket by Vassell.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Cullen passes to Mendoza. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And MP gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's McDermott. He's covered by Ingram. Jones kicks to McDermott. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Now here's Vassell. He's guarded closely. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more. A 3 from McCollum. Drops in the tray. McCollum's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
And over the years, McCollum has become one of the more reliable scorers in our league.
Johnson surveying the floor. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
Well, I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
So CJ McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for New Orleans. He got into And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So for New Orleans right now, up front it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. McCollum is out there with MP. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor. The officials are all over that one. And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
Here's Johnson, and he banks in the layup.
And hey, that's a tough finish. I like how Keldon Johnson keeps his focus even with intense defense.
McCollum dishes to MP. Back to McCollum, and McCollum with the slam.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Vassell. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. Picture the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league. Some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
There you got it. When you're a small market, got to invest in development.
McCollum finds MP. And Pirtle sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. McDermott's checked in for Vassell. So it's the Pelicans now. Here's McCollum. 11 feet out and he hits it. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Here's Richardson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Murphy's checked in. The Spurs have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. That's good from Richardson. Here's McCollum. 16 points for him. Ingram outside.
Pasok mo. Pasok.
11 feet away, and he makes that one.
How ridiculous is Ingram? Just towing with the defense's emotions with that ball handle.
Jones kicks to Richardson.
Pasok to eh, lambot eh.
Inside, and stolen by Williamson. Ingram left side, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Richardson. The pass to Johnson. Five to shoot. Takes it inside. That one, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. MP against Richardson. Here's Mendoza. And it's good, 2 points. Mendoza's got 11.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection,
Grabe, no, yung
of the
laro
list.
ni
I'm sure
Basel,
coach is going to give
Basel,
them an
Johnny,
earful about that. He
Makolo.
can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Feel ko Makolo mo dito, MVP.
A different look now for San Antonio. Zach Collins.
Makahabol kaya sila? Hindi, malabo na to. Ay, di ba assignment?
To the paint. Here's Bates Diop. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Unselfish to the core. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Keldon Johnson is out there with Chang. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Bates Diop in at the two-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
He's just stretching him out.
Grabe
The
sigaw ng
defense
Mako.
has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Iwan.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Mendoza with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
4 on the clock. Here's Bates Diop. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Pelicans leading by 21. MP outside. San Antonio with the rebound. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Ingram outside. There's the dish to MP. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
He is extremely comfortable and confident around that paint. We'll see a lot of points from Keldon Johnson in that area.
McCollum passes to Ingram.
Pasa naman.
Williamson outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Pirtle, the pass to Bates Diop. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Bongko, boy. Di man na sila nakadikit.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. MP kicks to McCollum.
Sige, ang ganda naman laro mo eh.
Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Dito kasi, Diyos ko, konti lang oh.
Dishes it to MP. Got it. Good job in the low post.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Pirtle, the pass to Johnson. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. McCollum with the bounce pass. MP right side. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.
Yeah, I think Rick was just grabbing.
Bro, what are you doing with popcorn, man?
Ah, chilling tayo.
Oh,
I feel like I'm about to watch a prize fight.
Bro,
Serious?
you're supposed to be a professional, right?
Wait, hold on. Am I the only one that realizes what's actually happening right now?
We know what's going on.
We're winning. Nate White is about to go on and put the nail in Othella's coffin on live.
No, I do not approve of the coffin talk. But yes, it is accurate to say that things are going according to plan.
Respectfully, Ashley, I do know the
Things
difference
are
between a public
going
statement and a
according
private
to
conversation.
plan.
Don't think you
Let's
do.
see.
Well, I don't see any cameras around here right now.
Literally.
Oh, shut up. It's on.
Tana.
All right, here we go. Our top story today is the sudden or not so sudden departure of embattled GM Othella Akpem, who has decided to mutually part ways with the organization due to a disagreement over the future direction of the franchise. JJ, right move?
100%. When political maneuvering leads you to try to get rid of a bright young star like MP, I'm sorry, you've lost the thread.
Yeah. Kendrick.
Can't say I disagree, Stan. And you and JJ both know I'm a huge Shep fan. Like, that's my guy.
Yeah, we know that.
But with everything we learned about Othella Akpem over the last... Y'all know I always mess it up. Over the last week or so, they had no choice but to move on.
You mean to carry on?
JJ, ho. Get your own catchphrase.
All right.
That couldn't have gone any better. I'd say there's a 90-10 split in favor of MP on social.
Get it.
Yes. Hey, hopefully Phil Boyer feels the same way.
Wait, no, wait.
Yan ang binatawag ko.
Bro, I know you're joking with me right now.
What?
That's your ringtone?
What's wrong with La Cucaracha?
That is your ringtone?
Yes.
Hey, how about picking it up already?
Okay. Jeez.
Rabo.
Speaking. Yeah, he's right here with me.
What's happening?
Sure, he'll be right there.
Yo.
Yo, do we have any more popcorn? I know we ain't finished.
Bro, who was that?
What? I'm hungry.
Tayo sabi sino.
That was Phil Boyer's office. He said he wants to see you right away.
Alright.
Did he say anything else?
Natin.
Just that it was urgent.
That's interesting.
Is that bad?
I don't know. How did Phil sound?
Well, it was his receptionist, and she sounded how she always sounded. You know, polite, courteous. But you should probably get over there and see what he wants.
Yeah, I'll get over there.
Yeah.
Hey, no matter what happens, we're gonna get through this, okay? We're gonna get through it together.
Y'all hot? So I was like,
No, hey, rip off this Band-Aid.
All right.
There's no time for dawdling. Go.
All right. See you guys in a bit, all right?
Alright.
Here we go.
Urgent. Let's see. Sebastian, congratulations on winning Rookie of the Month. Your play has always been nothing short of fantastic this season, and we're excited about what future holds. You keep working and block out distraction. The sky is truly the limit for what you and the Pelicans can accomplish. Thanks for your all hard work and dedication. You're a credit to the franchise, and we're thrilled to have you on the team. Pelicans management. Sarap nun, Lods. Ooh. I bet them. Nice. Okay lang. Hanggang dito na lang muna. Oh, shit, Owens. Hanggang dito na lang muna, guys. Thank you. Peace.